It's Week 15 of the National Football League.
And we'll get a look here at Davis Mills. After his last game, now across 3,000 yards for the season.
It's the Giants and the Beats.
And it's all up next on EA.
"22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance." And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. Leading him out, the former Stanford man. At quarterback, it's Davis Mills.
And remember, when he came out of college, he left early. So a lot of people weren't really paying attention to this young man. But he was entrusted with a leadership role early in his NFL career and didn't shy away from it. His goal, continue to prove that there should have been one more quarterback that went in the first round of the 2021 draft.
And right off the bat, Mills looking to throw it. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Got to hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early second and long. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long. Now Mills. Able to hit his target, Lamb. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive. And the Giants send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and they will take over 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Man-covers are so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there. 33 yards. And the Beats will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. And the Giants send out their punter now. As as he'll kick it away for the second time. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a two-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they've
got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And a huge play that time. 77 yards. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years. With the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one. They go play action here on first down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Azeez Ojulari has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. He'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. They'll look to throw on third and goal. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football. Second down at 4. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. And that's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to third down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against your defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
That is caught at the 7. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. So the Giants now are going to turn it over to their field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So golden field position there is squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a first-and-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. They find some open field here. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
Now a play fake here on first down. Trying to lay one up deep. And that is incomplete.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay, because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He's going to let it go again. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Now he's going to let it go deep back over the middle. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They'll look to throw again. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do, because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
The point after is good, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the big ones in a first down. A first down throw for Mills. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Looking to throw is Mills. And he comes back with one complete. He's got room at the 30. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Giants. A big play there. 55 yards. And the Giants have cut it back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. And here comes a return for the middle of the end zone. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And the offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there, because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Kennedy. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Maxwell. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Escaping the pressure right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there, with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And they are able to add on to their advantage. The extra point up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Just a 4-play drive that time. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. New York set to take the field. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Mills now. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. On 1st and 10, Mills. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield. But as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a 1st down.
On play action, Mills. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. To throw again on 2nd down, Mills. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Again, it's Mills. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Here he goes right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick 6.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Giants now going to take over late in this 1st half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. After the pick 6 a moment ago, here's Mills again. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They go play action. Mills. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Mills again. Flush to his right, and he wisely will throw that one away.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. And this will be called officially a 66-yard attempt. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. And this offense set to go now to begin the 3rd quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50.
Let's go.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And touchdown. A great effort there. 43 yards as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point safely through, and they open the lead up now to 25. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. As the Giants head back out there, let's take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC. Mills on first down. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
You know the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Able to find Willis. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away changes what your play calls are going to be.
Up the middle they go. Maxwell. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Maxwell, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. Go, Reed, go.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1.
Ready.
Back to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. From a yard out. And the Beats' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point up and through. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. That time a 6-play drive. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Final minute now of the third quarter. To throw on 2nd and 6. Mills. He rifles one that's intercepted. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there still in the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day. They're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Third quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. They'll let this go for the end zone. And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And this is caught. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And the avenue collapsed for him as he's going to be held up short of the goal line.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from a yard out.
And the Beats are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter.
No problem there on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
Now out come the Giants.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Looking to throw again on second down.
Mills.
Dancing to his left. And he'll just get rid of it. And this offense on third down today, they're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Here's Mills.
Under pressure, and down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. And the Giants send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line.
Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. This has really just been a lopsided affair. What a performance they put on, and now they get the football back here with a big lead in the fourth quarter. You know, in the past, we might be discussing dinner plans, talking about steak and sushi, whatever the case is, CD. This ball game is pretty much well in the books.
Yeah, we really could have started bringing up dinner a long time ago if we wanted to, partner. And I think a few of the guys out in the field already making plans for the evening.
They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
Well, partner, I would say just avoid play action, but that's not just been the problem. This defense, they've been getting pressure on all types of fast plays and really piling up the sacks in this contest.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field, and he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, that has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And they're going to speed things up here. That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got a man complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They'll drop to throw. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Giants are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Now Mills.
Over the middle, complete. That's Griffith.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. First down, Mills. Puts it on the carpet, it's out. And this is picked up by the defense. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth, it doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week, because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll